and welcome to High on Coding. I'm your host Mohammad Azam, and in this video I will show you how you can use action filters in an ASP.NET MVC application. So I have this page, which is a very simple page. If I run it, it really doesn't do anything. It's the default page for your ASP.NET MVC project. Okay, so if I go to home/secret, which secret is an action and home is a controller, so the secret action is invoked, and basically it simply renders the view, which is a secret view. Okay, now you see this one, this is the action, or this is one of the filter attributes, and you can make your own filter attributes. So whenever your action is invoked or whenever your controller is invoked, you can perform a customized action. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to implement a, let's say, log secret. Okay, so this is the name of the attribute, the filter attribute, and I'm just going to go over here and add a class known as log secret. Now there are different kind of filter attributes that you can use, but in this one I'm just going to use an action filter attribute, which is related to the actions. Okay, and now you can override different things. So you have onActionExecuted, which will be fired after the action has been executed. You have onActionExecuting, which is actually fired whenever the action is executing. Then you have ResultExecuting, which is like when you're rendering the HTML, and onResultExecuted when the your result has been rendered. Okay, so in this one we are just going to use onActionExecuting, and I can do different things over here. I can say filter context. Well, I don't even need to use filter context. I can simply say, okay, log whatever, like date time or something, right? datetime.now.to long time string, and I can create this function, and it sets a date time. This is just to show how the action filter attributes work. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say debug.write. Okay, and I'm going to write it out. So basically this will fire when the action is executing. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to send the log. It will call the log function, and it will simply display the information. Alright, so let's go over here, and I'm going to put a breakpoint over here so we can see what kind of log information is written to the console or to the debug window. And we already have our action, which is decorated with the action filter attribute log secret. Let's go ahead and execute this, and I'm executing in the debug mode. So I will say home/secret. So now that particular action is invoked, and onActionExecuting is fired, and you can actually see that it's going through the log method. If you go to, let me see, immediate window, there we go. So we have this particular time, or the date time, or the time value is actually outputted on the output window. Okay, and that will of course end the cycle. Now you can also put this attribute on the controller itself, and then it will be fired the first thing after the controller is instantiated. So where you can use these action attributes or filter attributes, if you remember, you also have an output cache attribute that you can use, and you can specify the type of the output caching. So this is also accomplished by using the action filter attributes. You have a handle error attribute, you have a security attribute that would only allow certain users or certain roles of users to invoke the particular action. So it's a quite handy tool to have, and you can create your own custom attributes. So this was just a basic screencast letting you know that this feature does exist in ASP.NET MVC. You can implement your own custom action filters. You can also do a resolve filters, and there's also like exception filters that you can invoke. Okay. One last thing that I like to mention is high on coding. If you do not visit high on coding, well, you should. There's plenty of articles over there around, I would say 600 600 plus articles are hosted on high on coding, which includes podcast, videos, and of course plain text articles. And if you are visiting high on coding, then I recommend that you check out Webhost for Life. This is a link for Webhost for Life. So just click on the link on the left hand side of the menu, and it will take you to the website of Webhost for Life. This is a great service that they provide, web hosting service. This is a service that I have been using, and you can check out the plan. It's pretty low plan of $9.95 per month, and if you sign up, it's you'll get 24-hour support and everything. They have a very good customer staff. That's pretty much it. If you have any suggestions, any feedback, anything about high on coding screencast, if you do like to watch some other screencasts, then you can shoot me an email at azamsharp@gmail.com. Oh yeah, one last thing I'd like to mention, there is a competition going on right now that you can actually win ASP.NET, the Pro ASP.NET MVC by Steven Sanderson. This is the only book that got like all the positive reviews. The only thing you need to do is to copy this and tweet this, okay? And you will be eligible to win this copy. The winner will be announced on January 31st. And the only way to win this free copy, absolutely free copy, is to retweet or whatever is written over here, which is like 140 characters. Okay, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much, and you can reach me at azamsharp@gmail.com. Thanks a lot.